By license, I'm a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm a doctor of chiropractic, which in the U.S. is an equivalent primary health care practitioner to a medical doctor or an osteopathic doctor. I practiced for my first 12 years before something unusual started.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in my 12th year of practice, I woke up one night because there was this bright light came bursting through my eyes. And I opened my eyes to see what it was. And it didn't seem to be anything metaphysical or spiritual. It was just a lamp next to my bed. It turned itself on. I had that lamp for 10 years. It hadn't turned itself on before, but that night it did. I thought, well, maybe it's some kind of an electrical short or a reverse short since it went on instead of off. But stranger than that, I became acutely aware that I felt someone in my house. I never had that type of a feeling before. It's not a comfortable feeling. Let's just say I got up with my Doberman pinscher, a knife, a can of pepper spray, and I went hunting. So I went hunting. And I looked, and I looked, and I looked. I must have walked around that house for a good 20 minutes because clearly I felt them. And it's not a feeling I usually have. And I got to a certain point where I realized that I could look all night, I'd never find them. And I guess I decided at a certain point I'd be a wreck for my patients if I didn't go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep. Now, looking at that, now that we're talking about it, clearly at some level, at least at some point during that time I went looking for them, I must have decided that it was just a feeling, or I was feeling the presence of someone that was spirit, was not human. But consciously, I don't remember working through that process or going through the change. So I went back to sleep. I got up the next day, everything was normal. When I went into work on Monday, 7 of my patients insisted that they felt people in the room with us, just like I had felt people in my home the night before. And no one had ever said this to me before, so 7 patients in one day in my 12th year in practice got my attention. But what also got my attention was other patients were saying, I can feel your hands before you touch me. I'm thinking, oh yeah, sure you can, close your eyes. So they close their eyes and I hold my hands places and change the way it was angled. And they tell me right shoulder, left ankle. So it became a game because it was my office and I could have whatever games I wanted.